Welcome to the St. Bon's Buzz. I'm Micah.
I am Aiden. We are third graders at St. Bon's.
Last week, the Student Council hosted a supply drive for the Columbus Rescue Mission.
The Columbus Rescue Mission helps people in our community who do not have a home or need help getting back on their feet.
On Friday, the Student Council counted all the donated items. Good job, Buzz fans. You brought in a total of 679 items.
The class with the most items was the 6th grade class.
Congratulations, the 6th grade class gets an extra recess and popsicles.
This Wednesday, the 4th graders will have math sports.
I bet they will do a great job.
This week we will have school on This week we will not have school on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and next Monday.
Holy Week is the most important week in our church, so make sure to go to Mass, Buzz fans.
Since we won't have the buzz on Friday, we should do our riddle today.
Good idea, Aiden. Here's a riddle submitted by one of our students. What do you call a camel with no hump?
A camel with no hump? That's tricky.
If you guys know the answer, write it on a piece of paper with your name and give it to your teacher, or you could put it in Mrs. Hamling's riddle box right inside the library on the black shelf.
We will see if you got it right on tomorrow's show.
Here is the riddle one more time. What do you call a camel with no hump?
Tonight we will have a dine out for education fundraiser at Pizza Ranch.
I love pizza. The fundraiser goes from 5 to 8 p.m.
Our school can earn 10% of every order.
Script is available at school or on the Raise Right app.
On Wednesday, we will have our next segment of Father Knows Best.
Remember to submit your questions for Father in the green bucket on Mrs. Hamling's black shelf.
Here is Mrs. A with another DOJO interview.
Hey Buzz fans, welcome to our next interview with our DOJO musician. We have here today Kinley Burrells. Kinley, what grade are you in?
I'm in 4th grade.
And so your teacher's Mrs. Hendricks, right?
Yes.
All right. Kinley, are there any musical instruments that you can play or that you know how to play?
I play the piano, I play the recorder, and a kalimba.
A kalimba. Tell us about a kalimba. That's a unique instrument.
Well, it's a finger piano. And so there's these metal keys that you play with your thumbs, and it makes a twing sound. And then there's a hole that makes it even more louder.
Okay, so kind of like when a guitar, you play guitar. Each little metal one has its own little sound?
Yep.
So you can just play your own songs on it, right? That sounds really cool. Well, we'll have to come back and revisit that and talk about more about that because that sounds like a great instrument, Kinley. So do your parents or your grandparents or anyone in your family play a musical instrument?
My dad used to play the drums.
Oh.
My older sister, Kenna, she played the clarinet.
When she was in band, she did? Cool. So was your dad ever in a rock band?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? But I think you told me earlier he really likes rock and roll music, huh?
He does.
Do you think he ever played his drums with his records or his tapes?
I think so.
You think he probably did? That's a lot of drummers do that. So do you have any kind of a favorite kind of music or a favorite song that you like to listen to?
I like to listen to country.
Oh, cool. Do you have a favorite country song?
By Dirt.
By Dirt. That's okay. Yes, we had to practice saying that because Mrs. A was messing that one up. So what about Mass? Do you have anything that you like to sing at Mass?
No, I like them all.
Cool. That's great. So tell me, what are some of your favorite things that you like to do in music class?
I like to do the responsorial psalm.
So when we sing it by ourselves in music class and
Yeah.
earning your musicianship points? Yeah, and you always do a great job too, Kinley, when we do that. So are you involved in any other music activities?
I do children's choir.
Very cool. And so the children's choir sings like once a month at Mass?
Yes.
How often do you have to go to rehearsals for children's choir?
We do it every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday after school?
Yeah.
Nice. Have you enjoyed it a lot this year?
Mhm.
Yeah, the children's choir sounds great too. So are you involved in any other activities outside of music things in school?
I do gymnastics, softball, and golf.
Cool. So tell me, do those go through the whole year or are they different times of the year when you do those?
Golf is only in the summer, and softball is sometimes in the school year because it started last month, and it goes all the way till the beginning of the school year.
Okay.
And same with gymnastics. Well, it's kind of all year thing.
I see. And have you been in any gymnastic competitions?
Yes, I did one last week.
How did it go?
Good.
Very good. Did you get any medals?
Yes, I did.
Awesome. Way to go. So is there anything else that you would like to tell us about yourself? Go ahead. You told me something really interesting earlier.
When I'm older, I wanted to go swimming with the sharks.
Swimming with the sharks. Now I'm presuming you mean that you would be in a cage, right?
Yes.
Kinley, why do you want to go swimming with sharks?
To see if they're ferocious or not.
Yeah, sometimes we hear they're pretty scary. We want to see if they're as scary as we hear about. So what are you going to do when you go swimming with the sharks?
Put my hand outside the cage bars and see if they'll eat it.
Well, so what if they try to eat it?
I'll go, mine.
Well, that sounds pretty daredevilish, huh? Cool. Well, I hope that if you ever get to go swimming with the sharks, I'll get to hear about that experience, okay?
Okay.
Well, Kinley, thank you so much for being here today for our dojo interview. And we have a special treat. Kinley is going to perform on her kalimba. And so we're looking forward to hearing. Do you know the name of the song that you're going to play?
No, it's a Jesus song.
It's a Jesus song. Okay, I can't wait to hear it. So, well, thanks a lot, Buzz fans, for joining in with us. And keep sending in your videos. We love listening to them. And I can't wait to hear your song. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Hi, guys. I'm here today to play on my kalimba. This is my kalimba, and I was talking about this on the Buzz with Mrs. A. And so here are the things that you push to make the noise. And then so you'll do that. And then so since this is metal, you don't want that to hurt your fingers, so you're gonna have to use these. So you just put them on your finger, your thumbs, like this. This is the hole that I was talking about to make it louder. So mine, you can see it isn't a hole, it's a deer. Well, all kalimbas are different. So there's 5 tile keys, so we'll just have 5 of them. And then there's a 10 and then a 17. I have the 17 key kalimba. And so back here, you hold these with your hands like this, and then you play it like this, because then it doesn't come out of the holes down here, it will come out of this hole right here. I am playing Joyful, Joyful, We Adore Thee.
Thanks, Mrs. A, and thanks, Kinley.
It has been a lot of fun hosting the buzz, but next week it will be another class's turn.
Let's see who will host the buzz next.
The third grade in Mrs. Irby's class will host the buzz next week.
Don't worry, third graders. Hosting the buzz is a blast.
Let's find out what is for lunch tomorrow.
Lunch on Tuesday will be meatballs with spaghetti, green beans, and fruit. Remember, you can eat the school lunch or bring your own lunch.
Our weather is expected to be 70 degrees and windy.
Bring a jacket and your water bottle.
Let's stand and say the memorial prayer.
Wait! We forgot the faith fact on Friday.
Oh, yeah. Here is Mrs. Zoucha with the faith fact.
Hello, boys and girls. Today I'm going to talk to you about what's coming up this next week. This next week we refer to as Holy Week. And right there in the name tells you about the importance of this great week that we are entering into. It is truly the holiest week of the year because we are entering into that last week of Lent, and we are going to be celebrating Holy Thursday on Thursday, Good Friday this coming Friday, and then of course the great celebration of Easter. And so as we enter into this week, I just invite you to even take some steps even deeper into whatever it was that you were doing during Lent. Maybe make a few extra sacrifices this week, because this week should just send us back, give us the opportunity to really reflect on what Jesus did for us. And if we become too busy, just kind of running around doing our normal, busy, crazy activities, and yet we don't take time to think about Jesus a little bit more, then are we truly making it a holy week or just another week? So think about again what you can do, and invite your parents to take you to Mass. These are some of the most beautiful celebrations that we are going to be celebrating. Of course, on Sunday, we'll have Palm Sunday, and we'll get to hear the story of Jesus's passion. And then we'll have Holy Thursday, where we celebrate the Last Supper. And then Good Friday, where we remember Jesus's death. And then again, Easter, when all of a sudden our music changes and it's such a beautiful and grand celebration as we celebrate the fact that Jesus rose from the dead. He has power over death. What an awesome thing. So I pray that you will enter this Holy Week and make it a very special week. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, Mrs. Zoucha. Now!
Let's stand and say the memorial prayer.
That's all we have time for today. Thanks for joining us on the St. Bon's Buzz.
And check out this information about our saint of the day. Hey, you come back here.
This is Franciscan Media's Saint of the Day for April 11th. Today we celebrate Saint Stanislaus. Those who denounce corruption in high places often paid for their integrity with their lives. That was the fate of today's saint. Born in Poland in 1030, Stanislaus was educated at home and abroad before being ordained. Appointed Bishop of Krakow at age 42, he devoted himself to clergy reform, preaching, and helping the poor. Stanislaus took firm stands against King Boleslaus' treatment of his subjects, as well as his immoral lifestyle. Initially, the king made a public show of penance, but he soon returned to his old ways. Stanislaus remained resolute in his denunciations, determined not to be taken in by the king's performance. Ultimately, Stanislaus excommunicated the king when he saw no evidence of real change. Enraged, King Boleslaus ordered his soldiers to kill the bishop. When they refused, the king killed Stanislaus with his own hands in the year 1079. Forced to leave his throne, Boleslaus reportedly spent the rest of his life at a Benedictine abbey in Hungary. Stanislaus is buried in the cathedral at Krakow. He was canonized in 1253. There's more about the saints, along with inspiration and Catholic resources, at our website, saintoftheday.org. From Franciscan Media, this has been Saint of the Day.